Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Kennedy Kampamba channel, whereby I'm bringing to you what is happening and what is trending in Zambia politically and everyday life. Please like and subscribe to my channel and enjoy my channel. Thank you very much.
You're coming to the table not with clean hands, Dr. Membe. You're coming to the table with not clean hands, I should put it that way, because others are stating that you're not being honest in your endeavors, because a few days ago there was an audio that leaked and was circulating on social media of allegedly two people from within the Socialist Party that, you know, were planning a hostile takeover of Tonse in the absence of Dr. Edgar Lungu, who is chairman of Tonse. Let's get to hear your reaction, you know, to that. For the people that think that Dr. Membe and his team are not honest, you know, in their cooperation with these alliances, they want to do a hostile takeover. What's your reaction to these things?
Let me not dwell on criminality. Let's put the criminal acts aside. Criminal in terms, if it's true, people broke into people's phones, that's a criminal act. Criminal in the sense that if somebody doctored anything and produced it and communicates that to the public, it's also still criminal. So let's push that criminality aside and look at the reality. First, what this cooperation with others is seeking is not to take over anybody. We have no capacity to swallow anybody, and we have no appetite to swallow anybody. And we also don't want to be swallowed by anybody, to be devoured by anybody. The principle under which the opposition is cooperating is of each group maintaining its own identity. In fact, the coming together strengthens each group on its own. SP will be much stronger out of this cooperation. PF will be much stronger by this cooperation. ZWW will be strengthened by this cooperation. Heritage Party will be strengthened by this cooperation. UNIP, if you asked Bishop Mwamba, feels the same way that, you know, coming to work with everybody else, UNIP will be strengthened. And this identity will be revived. And that's what we are doing. We are not trying to swallow anything. You cannot build a united opposition if there's no honesty, if there's no sincerity. And moreover, the people dealing with this opposition unity, the opposition front, are very intelligent people. I've said it in some of our meetings that anybody who thinks can come into this front and manipulate things and deceive others is either a fool or an idiot or both. It's not possible. Even if SP wanted to do that, SP will not succeed. It's an impossibility. Anybody who thinks that can be done is either doesn't understand what is going on or the thinking is a bit low. So that avenue is not open to any of us. It's not open for SP. Not even PF can swallow, can take over anything. Nobody is capable of manipulating their way. And moreover, who has respect for a manipulator? Manipulators have not enjoyed the respect of many people. Manipulation has no substance. It has no roots. Andrew, if you thought I'm here to manipulate you, would you have respect for me? You wouldn't have respect for me. And without respect, that cooperation between me and you goes away or becomes very weak. You cannot build a strong united front on manipulation, on cheating, on lies, deceit. No. This front will only succeed if we are honest and sincere with each other. And that's the only way also merit will prevail. What is important is the strategic objective we are seeking. And each one of us should contribute to that strategic objective. The other things are petty issues which will be thrown at us. And also, what we have to bear in mind, not everybody benefits from opposition unit. The UPND are not interested in this opposition unit because it threatens their hold on power. And they will do everything possible to ensure that there is no opposition unit. They will do everything possible. Weak souls will be paid money, will be bought. Weak souls, they will play on their egos, and so on. It's not an easy thing. And also, we in the opposition, the political players in the opposition, cannot pull this alone on our own. The opposition is not built by the opposition political leaders, it's built by the people. Without the people's support, without the people's encouragement, without the people's advice, we are going nowhere. And also, you people in the media have a big role to play. If you don't help to nurture this nascent opposition unity, it will crash. If you want to fight it from the inception, to humiliate it, to undermine it from the very beginning, it's going nowhere. The opposition that you see today in this country, that has actually ruled now. The PF that you see today that was in government, the UPND that is in government, has not been built by the leaders that you see. You, the journalists, also contributed to it. When we in the media, our strategic objective was, our editorial mission was to build a plural society. And a plural society is built by ensuring that weaker opposition political parties that are just emerging are nurtured until they are strong enough to take government. If the Zambian people and the Zambian media had gone for the UPND from inception to try and crush it, it wouldn't have survived. The same, the PF wouldn't have survived to get into government. They were nurtured. They were protected from the powerful MMD government of that time. So if the Zambian people want opposition to strengthen, they will support it and strengthen it. If you, our friends in the media, want a plural society in which there is opposition, it will survive and prosper. If you want a de facto one-party state, again, you get it. So the actions we take, the decisions we take as stakeholders in all these activities matters. Your attitude towards the opposition as a journalist matters. If your editorial news selection is only meant to have sensational stories about the weaknesses of the opposition will not become stronger. You undermine public confidence in it, you will not build it. So in short, it's not me and my colleagues to build an opposition. You are part of it. You are part of the efforts that are needed to build a plural society.
Is the Socialist Party and Dr. Fred Membe ready to be led by another political party that is not the Socialist Party?
I've told my colleagues in the opposition, you can ask any of them, and I've seen some people quote me now, use my words without quoting, without attribution. I've consistently been saying, if you are not ready to be led by others, you have no right to seek to lead others. Those who can't be led by others will never be in a position to truly lead others. And you can't lead in all aspects of life. You can lead in this, and you can be led also by others in this. You are leading in this, others are leading in that, another person is leading in this and that. That's how society is effectively, efficiently, and in an orderly way led. The Socialist Party is willing to subordinate itself to others. Even to the Tonse Alliance, I'll tell you, we told the Tonse Alliance people we are not ready to take any positions in Tonse. We made it very clear on 3 occasions in our meetings with them. In the first meeting, they were a bit shocked when we told them we are not coming to work with you to take positions in Tonse. We don't want any positions. The question was, how are you going to work? We told them, work is not positions. Leadership is not a position. Assign us work and we'll do the work. Deploy us and we'll take up the deployment. We are ready to be led by the team that you have.
If the team chooses you chairman of the alliance, you don't take the position?
That's what we have told them. I will not take it. I will not take it. We have told them, and we stand by that. None of us, it's not only me, none of the SP members will take up on any positions in Tonse. It's not a relationship of positions. We are coming together to work. I don't need a position to be sent to Romez to go and campaign for a common opposition candidate. I don't need to. What I have as the SP president is more than enough. Even the SP president, I'll tell you, you can ask those in the Socialist Party, it took 1 year, 6 months for me to accept this position. 1 year, 6 months. We started this party, but we did not start to lead it, to give ourselves positions. I don't need a position to function. And also, we are not the only ones. We have got people in this alliance who do not have organizations, who you cannot ignore. They are institutions in themselves. I've been giving, in the opposition front, I've been giving the example of my elder brother, Bob Sichinga. Whether you like it or not, Bob is an institution. He doesn't need a party to participate. And you can't ignore him. And he's not the only one. There are many others who we need to bring on board on that basis. They are strong political persons, but they do not belong to an apparatus. So leadership is not a position.